What's going on YouTube? Back with another video. All right. So I want to make a video talking about seasonal jobs. All right, I'm getting a lot of questions about seasonal jobs, me doing Yellowstone, and I think the world is changing, right? People want to try a different route, right, compared to just going to like a regular job or whatever. So I haven't seen any videos on YouTube. I spent like the whole for like 3 hours yesterday, looking at videos on YouTube about seasonal jobs, and there isn't much good information on this. So just let you know, right? I was in Yellowstone the last 5 seasons. So again, my first season was 2019, right? It was 2020 summer, 2022, 21, 22, and then 23, right? All summers. Um, I did it after COVID and everything, and I'll give you some advice. Okay, so first thing first, all right. Just the first thing I will say. We just lost like 2 people, all right, here in. This is not Yellowstone, of course, right? This is all the rocks, all right. This is Zion National Park, right? It's in Utah. Zion National Park. All right. We just lost like 3 people. Well, 2, but we lost one person like a month ago. And the main thing when people do seasonal is they don't know what they're getting themselves into. Like they don't know about the job or the people or the managers. Like some of these places I've met, it's again the parks are great parks. All right, animals, good animals. All right, of course animals will knock you out. Some bison will knock you out. Okay. But it's the people. It's always the people, guys. Whenever you go online, you see people getting knocked out by the Yellowstone bison. It ain't the bite, guys. I've seen 99 bison. All right. When there was a problem, it was because of a Homo sapien. It's people, folks. All right. All right. I've had 99 problems. A Yellowstone bison was not one, boy. It was a Homo sapien. Every single time, guys. It's people. So it's even with these parks, right? You would come here, you would see on Reddit, all right, the managers are this and that. But here, again, y'all already seen my story. I won't talk about it too much on this video. But most people I've met, good people, but it's just like, again, it's the bad apples. This is in every place, all right? But just be aware that know what it is, right? Know what the job is, know how much you're getting paid. People come here and they're like, I'm not getting paid enough, man, because especially in Yellowstone, man, the first paycheck, right? Let's just say you come there and people just got paid 2 days ago. They already take every paycheck like about $200 roughly, well, $220 every out for food and rent every 2 weeks. And then their first paycheck may be like $300, right? $200. They're like, whoa, where's my paycheck? Well, they took out $220 already, all right, per paycheck. So it's like, damn. And that's just like maybe the housekeeping. And again, pay. People get caught up with that. Like pay, it's like $9 an hour, $10 an hour. That's what people are getting paid in these national parks. I want you to get ready to that. But again, I work in restaurant. There's housekeeping. There's people that work in landscaping, maintenance and everything. They get paid probably more. But they will show you like the actual pay online. All right. But I say where you get the most value is the people. Ironically, right? It's like, oh, people have their problems, but also people are coming here from different countries, different states, and talk to them, go to the boardwalk. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask them where they're from, get some social experience, right? Again, we're social creatures. Learn how to speak. Like me being here, it was slow as heck in January, man. I talked to all these tables here. All right, I'm a busser, but I don't do buster things. All right. People ask me, am I the manager? I'm over here going up to every table. How you doing today? You know what I'm saying? My name is Chocolate. How you doing today? I'm doing amazing. You're doing good. Where you guys from? What? You from Arizona? Okay, cool. What brought you here? Like, people, what's so funny? It's like, you don't have to be the smartest person. All right. If we just talk to people, all right, you realize that people are just like you. People like some of y'all are so nervous to come here. Like people are just like you. Like when you come in, don't be scared of people. People do come here and they're like nervous, meeting random people. Your roommate. Hopefully you have a cool roommate, but some people don't get that lucky. They have weird roommates, and we're all weird. But like weird isn't like, they leave their dirty socks out and the shit stink. You know what I'm saying? Like I came into not to complain. Here, right, my roommates are from Ecuador, right? And I've been there before. I've been to Quito, I've been to Baños. I've been to Ecuador a couple years back. And I come into my room and the dude is like shaving, his armpits and shaving his freaking face all from the door. Like there's a mirror behind the door. I'm just like, I don't want to walk into a room and then I have like your face hairs and armpit hairs and asshole hair all over the floor. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm very reasonable. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, after I had a talk with him and then also a room talk, I have 2 roommates. I had to talk with him. Hey man, let's be respectful one another. Let's make sure that we have a towel on the ground. Don't just shave and do all this stuff in front, like on the ground without vacuuming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very reasonable. So, the relationship in the room has been different. You know what I'm saying? It's been more respect. He don't really talk to me that much, but it is what it is. But again, I've been that with before. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with him. But, roommates. That's why I would say come with somebody that you like know. If you know somebody that also is your age, right? I'm 26, but 5 years ago I was 21. Somebody your age and you guys want to save money on rent, bring them with you. You know what I'm saying? But be like, hey, I'm coming with a friend, and have them apply online. Coolworks is a good website. Coolworks.com. Use that. You'll find different websites. I'm sorry, different companies, and you could apply down there. It's so easy, man. A lot of them do have a reference page, right, for you to fill out. Reference, experience and all that stuff. It's real easy. They make it real easy for you. Like, that's probably the best source I would give to anybody. What else? Oh man, this is big. I can make a whole video on this. Oh man, relationships, bro. Now, some of y'all that have been there know what I'm talking about. Relationships. I think this is a big problem just here in America, right? How we have our smartphones with us, but why are we so lonely, right? Like, peep this. You got your smartphone with you. Like, people that don't text back, your phone with you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't we? Again, I'm guilty of this. This is just as much as you folks. But it's just like we have an opportunity. Whether again, for some of y'all that are grandparents, how many of y'all grandkids call you up? I mean, they got their smartphone with you, like they have their smartphone with them. Your kids, like, we should be connected, like so connected, folks. But we're so distracted with TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. So relationships, man. People do get into relationships here. A lot of people, folks, like at a normal job, you drive to the job. It might take you about 30 minutes to an hour for some people. You go to the job, and then after you leave, you go back home, right? You not only work with people here, but you also live with them, man. Like, people, it's like I'm gonna see you in EDR, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then I'm gonna work with you, so you better like them. You know what I'm saying? So you better not have a weird relationship with them. It's people do connect with one another, and that's where I think relationships do happen. I don't want to make the video too weird, but here in America, we have this thing called work husbands and work wives and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But people come here, and they don't know that person that they're talking to is in a relationship back at home. Like, just be aware of that. I will say that because I just had a dude here. He got pretty angry, because the girl that he was talking to, she wasn't single. You know what I'm saying? So he was pretty angry. I was telling the brother, like, hey man, are you good? It happens sometimes. And also be aware of drug use or people that have a problem with just drinking. If you're a person that literally trying to get away from that shit, trying to get away from drinking and trying to just better yourself, like, this is a great place because, again, look at this, folks. Look at this. Oh, I'm on a rock right now. Like, this is a great place to just reset. When I went to Yale my first time, right, I had a dopamine problem. All right. I sold my PS4 a year and a half before that. Getting away from video games, and I had a bad addiction with just playing games, man, on PS4. Some of you that know me, you know me. I broke so many controllers, man, playing 2K and Call of Duty. And I will admit that I had a serious addiction. PS4 was sold a year and a half before I came to Yellowstone. Came here, I was getting past social media. I put my phone in my suitcase for about 2 weeks. The best thing I ever did. All right. How many of y'all watching this video right now? All right. Go to your settings right now. Go to screen time and see how much time you spend on your phone. I can bet, you know what I'm saying, pretty high that a lot of y'all are spending at least an hour and a half, 2 hours on your phone. All right. They say 10 years from now, it'll be 4 hours in the internet. Again, we're going into the metaverse, folks. Again, you're watching me on the internet. We will be in it after this metaverse transition right now. Meta slowly doing it with Facebook and all this stuff, and there's the metaverse being built in different platforms, even Bitcoin. It's crazy, right? Metaverse coming to Bitcoin. It's crazy. But 10 years from now, it's going to be a different world, even these jobs. But seasonal jobs, man, take this opportunity while you can. While we still have jobs. Before these robots come up. God, these robots are literally getting better every day. So I use it to just get away, save money too. Get some tip money. Especially working inside a restaurant. That's probably the highest paying job, I would say. Working inside a restaurant. Making a couple $1,000s as a server, save your money up, but get outside and explore nature. What else I had on this? Oh yeah, relationships. Oh, also gossip. Just be aware of that. Gossip does happen. People do spread stuff. It's human nature, man. People do talk. People gonna talk, man. But again, I'm gonna keep it respectful, right? Just mind your own business, folks. Like I said, I basically started a book club while I was there the last couple of years. I had some friends that I've known for a couple of years, and we would trade books and have conversations about Jordan Peterson and society and the possible war going on. It's having a brotherhood. I'm like, wow, this is missing our society. I did it also at Sugar Bowl where I had a brotherhood where we would come together. It would be six of us dudes. We'd come together and just talk to one another, like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And try to build that brotherhood. Much like where back in the day we would be like on the Xbox Live or PSN Network. We would kind of talk about things on the parties, right? The artificial parties, right? Fake parties in these lobbies. But I was like, hey man, this feels like Xbox Live. We have our little headsets on and playing Call of Duty. So that's what I tried to do doing seasonal because we definitely need that. We need community back like it used to be, man. It wasn't this bad 20 years ago. I mean, I'm 26, but 6 years old, 20 years ago. But it wasn't as bad, man. So I want to work on just building community. That's why I started this YouTube channel, man. This channel right here is me expressing myself, sharing knowledge, and hopefully people can gain value from this and better your life. From that, people remember you, man. If you help them out, boom. But yeah, I don't make the video too long. The last thing was you're not just going there to work. Yeah, remember that you're in a national park, right? Look at this, folks. Like, even when I get off work at like 1 o'clock or 2, right? I get off work and I get to explore, man. I get to read books outside. This don't really feel like work. Even when I'm at work, the environment is so amazing. When I was in Yellowstone, I won't be going back to Yellowstone this summertime. All right, folks. It was my last season. Well, not my last season, but last year was my last season. Like doing it consistently, and like doing it back to back to back. I want to explore more of America. All right. This is my first time here in this national park in Utah. It's nice, man. Um, but yeah, I want to explore more and give you more information because people that don't know nothing about Utah, or in this case, this park right here. So I only seen 2 videos on this national park. I'm like, what? So I want to be able to give you more information so that way you guys can choose what's the best place for you. Is it going to be this place? Is it going to be Yellowstone? I want to go to possibly, who knows, Grand Canyon. Who knows? I heard about Death Valley. I don't know. They got Yosemite. Woo! They got Glacier, but then there's Banff National Park. If you can get a visa, possibly, with Canada, a work visa, who knows? Go to Canada. Like, explore your options. If not, and then also, get WhatsApp. Right, it's a popular app that people outside America use. All right. My first season, I went to Colombia and Ecuador. Right, network with people. I met some Ecuadorians here. I'm talking about the places I've been to, and they want to, show me around Ecuador. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, I will close it out right here, folks. Seasonal jobs. What are your thoughts on it, folks? Is it a thing? Like, do you like it? Do you not like it? What's your experience? Are you scared? Do it. It ain't that scary, man. I'm from Florida. All right. Coming out here, it is dry. All right, but I got used to it. It's very peaceful. I live close to Disney World, right? So this is nothing that I'm not really scared of. All these tourists walking around, all these bikes. It's not bad, folks. But give it a shot. Seasonal jobs. Peace.